Today we're talking about your very first solo with the harmonic minor. Here's all the times for the different pieces of the lesson. Time signatures are in the first comment of the comment section. You can go ahead and skip ahead, or you can take it piece by piece and jump to the section you're learning. Printable tabs, backing track for this lesson by becoming a Patreon, links in the notes. Additional information in the description, including how to sign up for Patreon and my email for some one-on-one lessons. New guitar tutorials every single Monday, so make sure you subscribe, ring that bell, never miss a lesson. Let's go ahead and grab our guitar, brain, attention span, follow me on in, and let's learn your very first solo with the harmonic minor scale. The harmonic minor, like all other scales, has 5 shapes or 5 positions. So here is shape 1. We're going to start off playing 7th fret of the E string. That's our B note and that's our root. We go 7, 9, 10, ring and pinky. Repeat that on the A string, middle finger on the 8th fret of the D string, ring finger on the 9th. This is another B note. Those are our octaves there. So you could do a lot just with that one octave. You could improvise and have some fun with that. After that, you drop down and go 6, 7, 9. And then we drop down one more string and go 7, 8. High E, 6. And then we finish the way we started, 7, 9, 10. The only reason it's not the exact same on both strings is because we added this note here. Now, the only difference between this scale and the minor scale is this one note right here. If you play 7, you get the regular minor scale. If you want to learn more about the differences between this and the minor scale, I'll link a video right here in the notes right now that talks about the differences between the two and when to use them, okay? So that is shape 1. Also going to be using shape 2. Now note, shape 1 revolves around this minor shape. Shape 2 revolves around the minor chord with an A note root. We call this the E minor shape, A minor shape. Okay? So the shape number 4, 2, 3 on the E string, 1, 2, 4, 5 on the A string. Drop down 2, 4, 5 on the D string. Drop down 3, 4 on the G string. Down to the B string, 2, 3, 5. Down to the high E, 2, 3, 5. And note your root here is 1st fret of the, or 2nd fret of the A string. You also have another root, 4th fret of the G string. So those are our 2 shapes. Let's talk about the chord progression we're going to play over. We'll be playing 4 chords: a B minor, E minor, F sharp 7, make an F sharp, and then lift up that pinky. Comes from the E7 shape. You've probably mostly played this as a minor chord. Get that middle finger down on the 3rd fret of the G string. Lift up your pinky. 2, 4, 2, 3, 2, 2. And we're also going to actually move that everything up a fret and get the pinky back down. We have a G chord. The first 4 measures are going to be B minor, E minor, B minor, F sharp 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next time through, it's going to go B minor, E minor, but then we add the G, F sharp 7, and we finish on the B minor. We'll let that ring out. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our strum pattern is just going to be a down, down, up, down, down, up. Now, you don't want to get too loud with this part because you want to have space for your solo. So I like to get a little palm muting and do something like down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Okay, so now we got the scale shapes, we got the harmony, we got the strum pattern. Let's learn the solo. First 4 measures up, and we're going to start in shape 1 on the 9th fret of the D string. Nice easy first phrase. 9, and then roll over to the 9th fret of the A with your same finger. Do, do. Index finger onto the 7th fret of the D. 2 and 3, 4 and 1. 1 is a rest. 2 and 3, 4 and 1. Okay, now we're on to the E minor. That phrase finishes on a B note, which is a chord tone of E minor. One way to make your soloing more articulate is when you finish a phrase, try to finish on a chord tone. Meaning if the phrase finishes over E minor, I want to finish the lick or phrase over a note that's in E minor. E, G, or B. Okay? And that's why we finished on this B. You don't always have to do that because if you always do it, it'll get predictable. But you do want to do it most of the time. So then your solo will kind of stick to the harmony a little better. Next phrase. 9th fret of the D string again. 7 with your index. 10 on the A string with your pinky. Triple it. And then 9, 7, back to 10 as triplets. Triple it, do. Then you land on the 9th fret of the A string on the first beat of the next measure. So let's go ahead and play through those first 2 measures together. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, triple it, 1. 9th fret of the A string, first beat of the 3rd measure, meaning we're back to the B minor. Then we're going to go 7, 10, 7. 2 and 3, 2 and 3, 4, 2 and 3, 4, bola 1. That's the magic note that we finish on. So let's look at that. 7, 10, 7, and then on the 4th beat, roll your finger down to the 7th fret of the A string, index finger on 9, and then play the 9th fret of the D string, and your middle finger will land on the 8th fret over that A7 on the first beat, the one that's got all the vibrato. This is the note that is the difference between harmonic minor and regular minor. So capitalizing on this 7th note, it's the 7th interval, the note right below the root really brings out the personality in this scale, okay? Just the 3rd measure. 1, 2, and 3, 4, bola 1. Middle finger on the 8th fret. Let that ring for 2 beats. 1, 2. Rest on the 3. And then we're going to go down 4, 2, 4. So you can't see it yet, but after that 4, 2, we're going to land on the 4th beat of the D string as well. That's going to kick it off into the second half of the solo and also shape 4. So these 4 measures, nice and slow. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, bola, 4, bola, 1, 2, and 3, 4, bola, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Okay, next 4. We're on 4 here. We're gonna go do, 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 do. Basically running through the scale, but very deliberate in our note choice again. 4-2-0 on the D string, 1 and 2, and index finger 2nd fret of the A string. That's our B note over the B minor chord. Let that ring out, and then you're going to go 2, 0, 2. So that first measure is 4, 2, 0, 2, 2, 0, 2. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1, and kick off the next E minor measure with the open E. Do, 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 do. After playing the open E, 2nd fret of the A string, 4th fret of the D string, open, 2nd fret, 0, 2, 4, 0, 2. So we get, then do, do. You'll play the 4th fret of the D string again and then move up to 5. Again, this 4th fret here is our special note, and that also sounds good over the E minor because it turns your E minor into an E minor 9. The 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1. Now we're up here to 5. Let that ring out for 2 beats. 1, 2. And we're really going to do, 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 do. So now we're on that 3rd measure over the G. 5 is the root note of G. 4 implies a G7. 5, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. Middle finger down to the 4th fret of the same string, D string. Do, 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 do. We'll play that same note 3 times. When you're soloing, don't be scared to repeat a note. It sounds really good. Then down to the 2nd fret with your index finger, 4th fret with your ring finger now on the A string, middle finger 2nd fret of the E string, index 1 of the A string, and then slide it up to 2. So that last little bit. 3 and 4 and 1, finishing on a B note to finish the solo, and really outlining that F sharp 7 that makes it the harmonic minor instead of the regular minor, and really kind of doing our best to pull the color out of that sound. So these 4 measures, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1. All 8 measures, we'll count them out, and then we'll put it to a backing track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 pola, 4 pola, 1, 2 and 3, 4 pola, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1. You can always slide that up an octave too, B to B, from 2 to 14. All right, let's put it to a backing track. there you have it, folks. I am sweating because I had my headphones on and it's super hot in here. We did the bass, guitar, drums, just had a lot of fun with it, but I did have a lot of fun teaching this lesson. I hope you had as much fun learning it as I did putting it together for you. Keep on rocking and roll, friends. Life is good. Catch you next Monday for guitar, Wednesday, Saturday for ukulele. Think about becoming a Patreon. It's cheaper than a cheap cheeseburger, and it will accelerate your learning. Take care.